Good afternoon. It is just past noon now, so it's great to see you again. This is week 11. No, this is week 10. Sorry. We are reading chapter 11 this coming up week. This is exciting to be moving into the next to the last unit. We'll be talking in this unit about children in the school age. I guess now we can't really call them the school age, because a lot of children will start school in the unit we just finished during that time, 3 to 5 or 2 to 5. But this is an interesting period. When you look at developmental psychologists and psychiatrists like Freud and Erickson, this period of the school age is written about as, well, Freud called it the latent period. So we're not going to see as many dramatic physical changes, psychological changes, and yet what we're looking at is the development in the school years, which means really what we're looking at is what is happening in schools. In the schools, that's where the development is happening. Pay particular attention to the question of when children go to school, what is the intended objective for their learning, and then what is their actual learning, what are they actually learning. And I think we got a little taste of that with last week's discussion, which was very good, about excuse me, the little cartoon about the animals in the bridge. Many of you had some really fantastic answers. Great question to consider. But here's really the bottom line for me is what is intended by the cartoon, and then what is really the point that we get across. A lot of you had really good answers. I like the analysis. Tanner and Jada and Logan and Meredith, the four particularly really had some good points. Another student, I think it was Nancy, had actually tried this out to present it to children to see what they learn. So this is really showing us something. How many times do you try to teach children something and you think that they get the point, and what they really get is another point entirely? Particularly with this week, we're coming up where we're talking about physical development. Remember to focus on not so much all the aspects of the physical development, but looking at, in this period, what is it in their development, what in their particularly in their physical development is going to contribute to this idea that they have about what am I good at, what am I not good at. So they're not just looking at themselves, they're looking at themselves, comparing themselves with other children. What are they wearing? What is the lunchbox they're carrying? What is the notebook they're carrying? Who's good at reading, who's not? Who's good at math, who's not? Who's good at running, who's not? All that. So that's why physical development is particularly important to child psychology in this age. Also, there's some good material in this chapter that you'll be reading about different kinds of disabilities, different kinds of challenges. I think I found that most of us have some challenges. Most of us have an answer to this question: what am I not good at? What do I feel like I need more help on? And so this is why this is the very specifically the challenge is resilience, because we don't just learn what we're good at and what we're not good at. We learn whether it's okay to give up, and that the truth is most of us could probably really do anything, accomplish anything, but with some challenges, some extra effort. So keep that in mind. And y'all have a great week. It's exciting sharing this time with you. Looking forward to seeing what you have in store. Okay, so take it easy. Have a great week.